High Court verdict declares quick rental immunity illegal, orders to resume all power plants operation. Time of election to depend on pace of reforms, Chief Advisor Dr. Yunus says AFP meets Azerbaijan President in COP29 sideline. State to remain responsible if treatments of those injured not ensured accordingly, says coordinators. BNP recommends treatment abroad.
Rainbow Paints, the color of joy.
Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa. Those were the headlines.
শব্দের আরেক নাম একদম ইউনিক স্ট্রাকচারাল ডিজাইনের কসমিক ডো এর ওয়াল থিকনেস ও রিপ থিকনেস বেশি থাকা থেকে 50 বছরেরও বেশি। কসমিক ডো নিশ্চিন্তে 50 বছর।
Now the details. The High Court has nullified immunity and sole ministerial authority under the quick rental law, deeming these provisions unconstitutional. The ruling announced Thursday directed all inactive power plants to resume full production. The court stressed that in a democratic system, no individual should hold absolute power over procurement decisions. The law established in 2010 faced criticism for bypassing transparency in power purchase agreements.
এই যে আমার ব্যাংক আরএফএল গ্যাস স্টোভ এর সায়েন্টিফিক নজল আর ব্রাশ বার্নার তাপকে সমানভাবে ছড়িয়ে খরচ বাঁচায় 25%।
আরএফএল গ্যাস স্টোভ নিরাপদ ও গ্যাস সাশ্রয়ী।
304 ফুড গ্রেড স্টেইনলেস স্টিলে তৈরি, যা নিশ্চিত করে জংবিহীন সিঙ্কের আজীবন নিশ্চয়তা।
আরএফএল কিচেন সিঙ্ক, স্বাস্থ্যকর কিচেনের চিরস্থায়ী সমাধান।
Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus stated that the timing of national elections depends on the pace of reforms. Speaking with AFP in Baku on Wednesday, he stressed the need for constitutional reforms after the fall of the authoritarian government, including electoral system changes. Dr. Yunus urged national unity for those reforms, adding that a shorter interim government tenure is better for stability.
বিজলি কেবলস যে কোনো স্থাপনার বৈদ্যুতিক সংযোগকে রাখে নিরাপদ। এর স্কিন কোটেড ইনসুলেশন সম্পূর্ণ ফায়ার রিটার্ডেন্ট, তাই বিজলি কেবলস নিজেই নিজেকে নেভায়।
বিজলি কেবলস,
নিরাপদ আজীবন।
Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev met with Chief Advisor Dr. Muhammad Yunus on Thursday in Baku during the COP29 Climate Summit. They discussed matters of mutual interest, with Dr. Yunus highlighting Bangladesh's proactive role in addressing climate change. He shared the government's various initiatives aimed at mitigating the negative impacts of climate change, underscoring Bangladesh's commitment to global environmental action.
এলো ইনস্ট্যান্ট মিল্ক পাউডার হ্যাপি কাউ, যেমন সাশ্রয়ী তেমনি পুষ্টিগুণে ভরপুর। আর এটা নিউজিল্যান্ডের গরুর দুধ। হ্যাপি কাউ, গরুর দুধের স্বাদ সবাই পাক।
BNP Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmed questioned how fascist forces continue political activities after committing atrocities. He pleaded that if BNP comes to power, the party will rehabilitate families affected by the July uprising. On Wednesday, BNP representatives visited injured protesters at the National Orthopedic Hospital, where BNP provided a 5 lakh taka donation. Ahmed expressed frustration over unarrested suspects from the July incidents and promised continued support for victims. Altercation took place between two groups in the meeting between 6 advisors and those injured in July revolution. Due to the situation, the meeting at Health Ministry started about 3 hours later. Just before start of the meeting, the organization Ruktin July locked in an altercation with coordinators. Protesters of Orthopedic Hospital made their demands at conference room of the hospital, saying those who were not in the movement should not be in the meeting. At that time, Hasnat Ansari said none of those martyred and injured are different. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir clarified that the 31-point state reform proposal was crafted with input from allied parties in the joint movement. Speaking at a seminar in Dhaka on Thursday, he noted that any new proposals would align with the existing 31 points. He stressed that the agenda aims to advance the nation, reflecting a collective vision for structural reform and progress. Police have arrested former Dhaka 7 MP Sulaiman Selim and Khagrachari Awami League's organizing secretary Didarul Alam. Sulaiman was detained late Wednesday night from a Gulshan residence in Dhaka for a murder case. Meanwhile, Didarul, accused in the Mamun murder case, was arrested in Chittagong. Authorities describe him as the mastermind behind the killing and note he is a fugitive in 40 other cases. Food advisor Ali Imam Mojumdar has stated that rice prices will begin to decrease once almond rice arrives in the market. Speaking after a coordination meeting on food security, he acknowledged the pressure of high inflation which affects consumers, including himself. The government plans to collect 5,50,000 metric tons of rice and import an additional 1,50,000 metric tons of rice and wheat. Import duties have been removed to help control prices. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. The High Court has directed the Gopalganj District Commissioner to support a family in crisis in Kotalipara. After media reports highlighted the plight of 13-year-old Sajjad caring for his two newborn sisters following their mother's death and father's arrest, the court intervened. Sajjad, who also has a 7-year-old sister, now faces the challenge of supporting his siblings alone. Authorities are to ensure the children's welfare.
New Zealand Dairy, excellence in quality.
The interim government has expressed dissatisfaction with former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's statements to Indian media, urging India to restrict her political remarks from its soil. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Tawfiq Hassan disclosed this at a weekly briefing, noting Bangladesh has yet to receive a response. He also mentioned that a Geneva mission official was recalled and a staff member dismissed after an incident involving legal advisor harassment in Switzerland.
এভাবেই সময় পাল্টে যায়, কিন্তু ডিপ্লোমা সেই একই স্বাদে একই মানে যুগ যুগ ধরে রয়ে যায়।
New Zealand Dairy, excellence in quality.
Jamaat Islami has called for the repeal of Article 70 of the Constitution, which restricts MPs from voting against her party. Jamaat's lawyer Shishir Munir argued for this in a hearing on the 15th Amendment before the High Court bench of Justice Farah Mahbub and Justice Debashish Roy Choudhury. He claimed that the amendment abolished the caretaker government system, leading the authoritarian rule under the Awami League.
গাড়িটা আমার প্রেজেন্ট, আমার ফিউচার, আমার হ্যাপি লাইফ। আইডিএলসি আমার ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল পার্টনার বলেই কার লোন আমার কাছে লাইফ ইনভেস্টমেন্ট।
Rangpur Riders practiced in Mirpur ahead of the Global Super League, wearing jerseys depicting the story of the July student uprising. Team director Shanian Tanin hopes the journey will inspire support from fans. Batting coach Mohammad Ashraful, aiming for a spot in the finals, is leading the team's training. Rangpur's journey to represent Bangladesh on the global stage begins as they depart for the Caribbean on November 22.
আমি এই চেয়ারে বসবো না।
বাচ্চু ভাই, এই চেয়ারকে ভয় পেও না। ডেন্টিস্টের পরামর্শ নাও নতুন কোলগেট অ্যাক্টিভ সোল, যা দাঁতের সমস্যা শুরু হওয়া মাত্রই থামিয়ে দেয়। না থাকবে ব্যথা, না থাকবে ভয়।
Before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. High Court verdict declares quick rental immunity legal, orders to resume all power plants operation. Time of election to depend on pace of reform, Chief Advisor Dr. Yunus says AFP meets Azerbaijan President in COP29 sideline. And state to remain responsible if treatments of those injured not ensured accordingly, says coordinators. BNP recommends treatment abroad. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.